The honourable member for Dartmouth North.
Mr. Speaker, my question is for the Minister of Community Services. Since 2014, the department has spent more than $10 million on what it has called a transformation of the income assistance program. Based on a request made by our caucus, the department provided us with a table with the number of households receiving income assistance who would be considered to be in core housing need, spending more than 30% of their income on shelter once the new standard household rate comes into effect. Mr. Speaker, does the minister think it is appropriate that after this transformation, 16,150 households, more than half of the department's income assistance caseload, will still be struggling to afford housing?
The Honourable Minister of Community Services.
As the honourable member knows, the standard household rate, once implemented, will no longer include a housing component, which is, I recognize is not responsive to a particular question. But in this particular case, Mr. Speaker, what we do know is that more people will be moving out of core housing need, Mr. Speaker, because of the investments we were making in standard household rate, which, as I've explained to the honourable member before, is more than 3 times the amount spent annually. The increase will be more than 3 times any increase that has ever been given to our clients in terms of community services. Thank you.
The honourable member for Dartmouth North.
Mr. Speaker, the Income Assistance Program supports 29,000 households in Nova Scotia. And like all of us, these families are thinking about the cold months to come and the rising costs of keeping the heat and the lights on. Energy poverty is defined as spending more than 10% of your income on household energy. After 5 years of consultants' fees and pilot projects, the transformation unveiled by the Department of Community Services leaves 3,080 households in energy poverty. Mr. Speaker, is the minister satisfied that the standard household rate set by her government leaves so many Nova Scotians out in the cold?
The Honourable Minister of Community Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As the honourable member would know, we are expanding our efficiency programs to increase the energy efficiency of our particular housing stock. As the honourable member would know, that under Housing Nova Scotia, there are renovations taking place, Mr. Speaker, to in fact improve the condition of that housing stock, Mr. Speaker. And what the honourable member knows but won't say, Mr. Speaker, is that this is the biggest improvement in the income security of Nova Scotians in years. And in fact, Mr. Speaker, it's a heck of a lot more than the NDP ever did when they were in office.